is Shelly, and in today's video I will be sharing my opinion on the products from Korean skincare brand I'm from. And this brand focuses a lot in using natural ingredient in a really high concentration, and most of the products that I'm going to review in this video are empty, so my opinion on them will be a final one. And as I review these products one by one, I will talk about them in detail, and I will share things like which skin type can use it, how to use it, what to expect from the product, and finally my opinion on them. So at first I will be sharing my opinion on the products from the Mugwort range, and Mugwort as an ingredient has a very powerful anti-inflammatory properties. And by anti-inflammatory I means that this ingredient helps in calming down the redness on your skin. So if you are somebody who deals with acne or sensitivity, this is the ingredient you need to check out. But whenever I mention the ingredient Mugwort, I am often asked if I prefer Mugwort or Centella for my skin concern, and I will answer this towards the end, like before I'm done reviewing these Mugwort products. First we have the Mugwort essence, and this is a single ingredient product, that is it uses only single ingredient in its formulation, and they have used the Mugwort extract in 100%. So this has a very watery consistency, which is extremely lightweight and non-sticky on skin. And the fragrance it has is it's mostly bitter, herbal and green, like a very unique one. It's tough to describe. And this is a very versatile product. Like, this is basically your essence. So you first need to clean your face, use your toner, then use this essence, and then you can follow up with your serum and finish your routine with a moisturizer. But due to the consistency, I feel that you can even use this product at your toner step and use your moisturizer and finish off your skincare routine. So when I received this product for the review purpose, I was very excited, and I was having some really high expectation because of the hype around this ingredient which is going on from the last year. And I'm going to be very straightforward, like this didn't wow me. Like, I didn't find it hydrating enough for my extremely dry skin, and plus I didn't see any calming effect on my skin. So overall this was like an okay product for me, and I'm thankful that at least it didn't react on my skin. But I feel that if you have oily skin and you prefer something lightweight and calming, this is the product you need to check out, because oily skin people can use this all year around as a lightweight, hydrating and calming product. And if you have combination skin, this will be a perfect product for the summertime. But if you have dry skin like me, or if you have very dehydrated skin, this is something not for you. Like, unless you are curious to try out a Mugwort based product, you can skip on this product. Next I have the Mugwort cream, and this contains good 74% of Mugwort extract, and it has that very smooth, rich gel cream like texture. And the fragrance wise, it has that typical Mugwort fragrance which goes away once you apply the product. And I did enjoy this cream for the summertime. Like, it kept my skin moisturized, soft, dewy, and most importantly helped in reducing the redness. So I feel that if you have dry and combination skin, this is going to be a perfect choice for the summer season. And if you have oily skin, definitely check this out for the upcoming winter season. And one word of caution, that is if your skin is sensitive towards the fermented ingredients, or you deal with the fungal acne, this is something you need to stay away from, or try out the sample first. Because it contains a few fermented ingredients at the bottom of the ingredient list. And next I have the Mugwort mask, and this contains 2.1% of real Mugwort leaves. And if you have a closer look at the texture, you will see that it contains crushed Mugwort leaves and some tiny twigs floating in the gel. And this does have a very prominent Mugwort fragrance which linger around for a while. Like, until you have this mask on your face, you will continuously sniff that Mugwort fragrance. And you need to use this after you have cleansed your face with your cleanser, and pat dry your skin and apply a layer of this Mugwort mask all over your face. And after say 10-15 minutes, rinse your face with a plain water and follow up with your toner, essence, serum and moisturizer. In case if you have sensitive skin, or if you are dealing with the compromised skin barrier, do not use this daily. Use it only 2 or 3 times at night, because the crushed Mugwort leaf act like a physical scrub, and too much of usage of that can irritate your skin. Performance wise, this didn't go well on my skin. Like, I didn't see any benefit of using this. Neither it it calmed my skin. In fact, like if I try to use it more and more, I did see that it irritated my skin, it made my skin itchy. And I don't know, like if you people have experienced this with this particular mask, do share your experience. So this is my least favorite product from the Mugwort range. And I have also tried their sheet mask. Like it contains 91% of mugwort extract, and the solution of the sheet mask was comparatively bit more viscous than the essence, and it had that beautiful slip to it. And the cost of the sheet mask is around 280, which is a bit higher than the conventional sheet mask, and so I was expecting a lot from the sheet mask, but performance wise it did wow me. I found it overall okay. It did hydrate my skin, but other than that it really didn't do anything for my skin. So I just feel that mugwort as an ingredient really doesn't wow me. It doesn't show that benefit on my skin, and so this is why I prefer centella over mugwort. So comment down below and let me know which particular ingredient you prefer, centella or mugwort. So the products that are definitely worth checking out from the mugwort range are the mugwort cream. Like this is a perfect choice for different skin types. And second one would be the mugwort essence. Like even though this didn't wow me, but I still feel that this is a good choice for oily and acne prone skin. You people can definitely check it out. Next I will be sharing products from the honey range, and this range focuses a lot in using honey in high concentration, and honey as an ingredient has that amazing anti-inflammatory and nourishing property. So if you have dry skin and if you are looking for a nourishing and calming products for this upcoming winter season, this range is for you. So at first I have the honey mask, and this honey mask is one of the famous products from the brand I'm from. And this product is famous because they have used real honey in good 46 gram in one jar, and because of this high concentration, this mask has that very sticky gooey texture. And fragrance wise it smells delicious. Like it has that caramel honey earthly fragrance, something which literally makes me hungry. Like I feel like eating some caramel chocolates after this. This mask is safe enough to use daily, and you need to use it after you have cleansed your skin, pat it dry, apply a layer of this mask and leave it on for at least 15 minutes, and you can even leave it on for an hour also, and then you can rinse it off with a plain water and follow up with your toner, essence, serum and moisturizer. And for my experience with this mask, I'm going to be very honest. Like initially I did not like it because of its rich texture. Like even though I have very dry skin, I'm not a fan of that gooey sticky texture on my face. So it definitely took few trials to get used to this mask. But whenever I used it, I was always happy with the result. Like post rinsing, my skin always felt soft, dewy, nourished and even little bit bright as well. So if you have like very dry skin, definitely give this mask a try. And the second product from the honey range is the honey cream, and I have used their old formulation, and I honestly love this particular product. This was one of my favorite products from the brand I'm from. Formulation wise, old formula looked much better in terms of sensitive skin and acne prone skin. Like in the new formulation, they have added too many ingredients. Like some of the ingredients at the bottom of the list, they don't look sensitive skin friendly, but I still want to try out their new formulation because I love their old formulation, and so that I can also update you all with my opinion on this cream. The ginseng range uses a good concentration of ginseng in all the products, and ginseng has an ingredient, it is rich in antioxidant, so it helps in fighting the free radical damage, and therefore you can delay the early signs of aging. And ginseng also helps in maintaining a good water oil balance, and therefore it will help in keeping your skin overall healthy. If you are below 23, you really don't have to check out products from this range, but if you are above 23 and you are looking for a very safe anti-aging ingredient, definitely check out this product. But one thing I want to say, don't expect the results that you get from the retinol. The first product from this range is the ginseng serum, and it uses good 7.98% of red ginseng, and this product has a very viscous bouncy texture which looks very tacky and sticky, but once you apply on your skin, padded in completely. It doesn't feel heavy or sticky on skin. And overall, I definitely like this product. It kept my skin hydrated, soft and nourished. Like, you will not see that immediate glow on skin, but as you consistently use the product, you will definitely see that your overall skin improves. And if you are somebody who hates face oil, or your skin doesn't go well with the face oil and you need something to nourish your skin, this serum can be a good option for you. This does contain some prominent floral bitter fragrance, so if the fragrance is not the issue for you, definitely check this out. And I feel all skin types can use it except for the oily skin, and this can be used day and night and with all the active ingredients. And next I have the ginseng mask, and this uses good 3.97% of ginseng, and it has that very sticky, very gooey, like literally caramel like texture, and it definitely has that very prominent floral bitter fragrance. So if you are allergic to fragrance, you need to avoid this product. And you use this mask at night, like after you have cleansed your face. Make sure your skin is little damp, and then take a scoop of this, apply it all over face, massage for 5-10 minutes. And on massaging, this mask heats up a little, like not like crazy hot, but yeah, it does warm up a little. And so this process helps in opening up your pore. It boosts the blood circulation on your face, and this process helps in skin detoxification. And this is a good thing because it will help in clearing up your skin. It will boost the glow on your skin, and with the consistent usage of this mask, like, you will see that your skin is a lot smoother and brighter. If you have active acne or if you have rosacea issue, skip on this mask because the heating process can irritate your skin. Otherwise, this is a good choice for all skin types. Like, even though the texture looks gooey, even oily skin can use it. Don't use it daily, use it only 1 or maximum 3 times per week. And next is the vitamin tree mask, and this uses good 47.7% of sea buckthorn extract, and we all know sea buckthorn is rich in multiple vitamins and helps in skin brightening. And so when I received this product, I was very excited to use it, but my experience was not good with this product. Firstly, it smelled really bad. It had that very weird sweet and green fragrance, and just after second usage, it irritated my skin. It made my skin red and itchy, and so my mom was using it and she didn't notice any kind of brightening effect. And this is a discontinued product, so you will not find it on Wishtrend or any other website that sells I'm From product. And so I don't know whether they will relaunch it or not, but this was a bad product for me. So I'm From as a brand, like, I find it overall okay. I'm not saying that it is bad, but for some reason I'm not fascinated by it. Their products really don't speak with my skin. Like, most of their product have not reacted, but at the same time I haven't seen the desired result. But if I have to pick just one product that is worth checking out, is the I'm From honey mask. Like, if you have dry skin, definitely check out this mask, because as far as I know, there is no alternative to this. There is no other mask that works like honey mask, so definitely check it out. And I have very recently ordered their rice toner, so let's see how the rice toner works on my skin. And when I use it, I will definitely update you all in my future video. And until next time, bye bye.